Back during Season of the Chosen in Year 4, I made a video about how a handy exotic could pair with another pretty great exotic and actually kind of work off each other accidentally. Now, fun fact, this same exotic actually works with Void 3.0 in a way that many people might have not expected, considering how many different guns still are, while being useful and seemingly useful for a 3.0 subclass, weren't. In case in point, Polaris Lance, when Solar 3.0 came around, did not gain Scorch on kills, oddly enough. They are updating that soon, but when it initially dropped, you could not Scorch something with its perfect fifth Firebomb. But, of course, like I said, now that's being updated. This gun, surprisingly enough, for even a Kinetic slot gun, applied to Void 3.0 verbs without anyone really knowing. What am I talking about? Well, that's Rat King. So, if you didn't know what Rat King was, it's kind of a meme sidearm from the Year 1 of Destiny 2, which basically was a part of the sidearms, or the exotics, let me say, that had unique companions. Like Rat King, if you didn't know, gets a damage buff, rate of fire, and magazine size increase when you're working with other people that have Rat King equipped. This kind of was along the line of like the way the Might of Multi-Tool gained bonus movement if you had the Might of Mini-Tool, Sturm and Drang feed off each other, can reload each other, and give bonus damage rounds and that sort of thing. This is Rat King's perk. But aside from that, that is not the only thing that makes it special. When you're a solo player, obviously Rat King isn't that handy, but if you actually kill something and reload along the way you would kill clip, you actually gain invisibility right after that. Why is this important? Well, with the rise of Gryfalcons, that is an easy, surefire way to actually go invisible and gain your volatile rounds. Now, this is super handy because, like I said, this isn't just Rat King style invisibility, this is specifically Void Invisibility, which applies to many aspects of not only the Hunter class builds, but it actually gives every class a way that isn't restricted to actually go invisible. Granted, of course, you do have to kill something, but in terms of Titan and Warlock, the only ways I can actually genuinely think of them going invisible, aside from being made invisible by other hunters, is the one fragment, which I forget where it is, but essentially makes it so that finishers can make it so that you go invisible. Let's see, where it is lingering grenades, melee final blows, as well. Let's see, suppressing crouched, wait, oh, that's grenades, volatile target. Ah, this one. While Echo of Security is handy, plus it gives you a recovery buff, it is, you know, a fragment. It's restricted. It makes you have to use one of the things that is handy. And I can say, given my kind of Gryfalcon build, I did have a setup that definitely was benefiting from being invisible, you know, orbs of power, a weakening, and all that sort of things. So I have several ways that I could actually go invisible naturally. But this is just one extra way, because I'm not going to lie. My Kinetic slot for this build was Witherhoard because it's taking advantage of Weaken and Clear. But that is, of course, a seasonal mod. That will go out of style. So I would actually recommend anyone that is looking for additional ways to become invisible, keep an eye out for Rat King, because while it is still not Void and may not benefit from volatile rounds, it is one of the easiest ways any class, including the Hunters, regardless of how easy it is for them, it is the easiest way to go invisible and actually have Void Invisibility and acquire volatile rounds. And like I said, it's the easiest way for any class to actually go invisible, regardless of whether or not they have ready access to it with their subclass. For that, my name is Matt Scorpion. I will see you in the next video.